Hey everybody, and thank you for checking out the Blu-ray Hunter. I'm the Blu-ray Hunter, Jonathan Moody, and we've got a showcase for you guys tonight. So instead of doing a box set like Rambo or Halloween, which I love doing, those are fun, I wanted to showcase one movie, and I picked King of New York, starring Christopher Walken, directed by Abel Ferrara, who also did Bad Lieutenant, Driller Killer, tons of different movies. I also think he did like an episode of Miami Vice. I looked up, and so that's pretty cool. Just weird to think like the director of King of New York did Miami Vice episode, but I guess those are then that would make sense. How many episodes of that did he do? Two episodes of that. I mean, that's awesome. Maybe they're back-to-back episodes, but anywho, I'm very excited to talk about this. King of New York, starring Christopher Walken, also stars Larry Lawrence Fishburne, who's Fishburne in this movie. David Caruso, Victor Argo, Wesley Snipes, Janet Julian, Joey Chin, Giancarlo Esposito, I forgot, Paul Calderon, who's been worked with Tarantino a lot. See, this is my let's go to work Tarantino shirt. I wore this just for this because, if you're gonna support Abel Ferrara, you gotta also support your Tarantino, who I believe it was probably a really big fan of Abel's. This is arguably Maverick filmmaker, Abel Ferrara's most accessible and exploitive film. King New York's status as an urban gangster classic is cemented by a magnetic career best central performance by Christopher Walken, as well as riveting support from Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, the people as Steve Buscemi was in it as well. And so definitely a bunch of big people who were probably not that big back then. I think at that time. Giancarlo Esposito was not a big name. He didn't break into the world really until Breaking Bad. That I think really just pushed him over, to somewhat fame. Uh, King of New York was really good. It was, and I think I've done a review of it or wanted to do a review of it and never did. Because I think we're gonna do it for Film Freaks at some point. So Paul Presenza, who does Film Freaks and Indie Film Cafe with me, loves this movie, and I think he eventually wanted to do it. I think we're gonna have, if we do it in Film Freaks, we're gonna have him come over to my house and watch it on 4K because I don't think he's seen it on 4K, and yeah, it's wonderful. Um, yeah, and it looks gorgeous. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if you've seen it, but tell me what you guys think of that. It was only done through the UK through Arrow. So I had to buy it on eBay, and I think I spent a good amount of money, like $30 on it. But it was something I've really, really wanted. So if it's something I really, really want and it's harder to get, I'll spend the extra $10 more than I normally would spend. Normally it's like 20 to 25 is like my cap off for films, Blu-rays. And so King of New York was definitely worth it. Once I saw it, my jaw dropped. I was just like, there were so many great scenes in the film. There's a scene at a funeral that if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. That just blew me away. No pun intended. Actually, there was maybe a little pun intended. So I don't know. So you can tell it's a by this that it's a UK release by the rating right there of 18. Contains strong bloody violence and hard drug use. Plus lots and lots of profanity, and things like that. But on this special features, you get audio commentary by director Abel Ferreras. You get an audio commentary track by him. That's awesome. I watched some of the special features. I didn't listen to the commentary. I do want to listen to that. Um, oh wait, there's the inside of it. Um, Pretty much just the same picture as this. I don't like this. So they put this on the like on the plastic. So I peeled it off and put it on here and it peeled off. And so it looks kind of gross. But whatever. I'm I'm not that OCD about that shit. Um, it's got commentary with composer Joe Delia, producer Mary Kane, and casting director Randy Sabawasa and editor Anthony Redman. Interview with director Abel Ferrara, which I did watch some of. I don't think I watched the whole thing. Interview with the producer Gasto Caminito. Abel Ferrara Not Guilty, a documentary on the director from the French TV show Sinistas. I not even gonna try to pronounce that. A short film about the long career of Abel Ferrara, documentary looking back at the director's career. Original theatrical trailers, TV spots, reversible sleeve. Oh, Arrow. Oh, so much better than freaking so their 4Ks on Arrow, I think I pointed this out in my slipcover thing. Their 4Ks will have a slip that's different than their thing. Like this, which now I'm gonna put that in there. That's gonna be the new. So I really, really dig that. I didn't even know it had reversible. God, why don't I ever just look and see? I'm gonna do that from now on, probably, just to each time see if it does or doesn't. But look at that. Looks so cool. Freaking Christopher Walken, man. This is probably my favorite role of his. He's done so many great roles. But this movie and The Deer Hunter was great, but like I don't know, The Deer Hunter was more Robert De Niro than it was Christopher Walken and Heaven's Gate. But this movie, Pulp Fiction, Blast from the Past, which not many people say. I will say it because I'll probably buy that on Blu-ray at some point. Uh, but this movie is just gold, 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 gold. Christopher Walken is amazing. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it now. I think it's on Tubi. The movie itself is on Tubi. But this, for all the special features, the fact that it's 4K, I mean, it is so worth it. If you get a chance to upgrade to 4K, do it. It looks beautiful. I don't know what it looked like before, but I'm pretty sure it didn't look nearly as good as it does now. I mean, Arrow does a fantastic job, and I just love it. So that's it. That's my showcase. So thank you guys for checking this out. Click that notification button to let me know, or what? Click subscribe, then the notification bell to all that fun stuff. I'm still trying to figure out how to say all these things. Some people got it down, but they've been doing it for years. So I'm sure in the beginning they didn't have it down nearly as well. So thank you guys for checking this out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And until then, bye.